They were born and raised on the coast, but for many children in the seaside community, the ocean has always been a source of fear rather than a playground, and most never learned how to swim. But a new initiative by the Black in Marine Science Institute, or BIMS, is changing that narrative, helping these youth conquer their fears and transform into avid swimmers. Speaking with us today at a training session in Placencia, the founder of BIMS emphasized that water proficiency is about much more than just recreation. It is the first step or the first stroke to accessing many other opportunities in developing a career in marine science.
So Black in Marine Science, the mission of the nonprofit is to celebrate the current Black marine scientists like myself, but also spread environmental awareness and inspire the next generation of scientific thought leaders. So you are right in the middle of our third mission point. We have one of our core programs called BIMS Swims, where we literally teach kids how to swim, get them more comfortable in the ocean, but then also introduce them to jobs and careers in the marine science and blue economy. So we have been doing this once a year since 2023. So this is the fourth year doing it. And this is our largest class. We have 27 students this year. And when we first started in 2023, I think we had 5. So it has definitely grown.
The youth range in age from 8 to 15, and while some can perform basic maneuvers to stay afloat, Moore notes they still lack the critical water skills required for anyone hoping to later pursue a career as a diver.
So what we do is do some of the skills that are required to become a scuba diver. Some folks don't know that for you to get your scuba diving certification, you have to do a swim test. So like treading the water, floating, doing laps. So we practice a lot of those things during our swim program. So they put context to it. They're not just out here at the beach. They're really gaining a skill that they can utilize for the rest of their lives. So the program is 1 week, and it is a very intense week. We jump them right in, and we start right here on the ocean. You know, we have a very shallow area here right on the point. And the first day is really called One with the Ocean. And we just let them just be in the water. And that's really an assessment for our team to see who's comfortable, who's struggling, who's asking for a life vest, who is that, just so we can make sure they have comfort, because what you don't want to do is throw a kid into the water. That's where you have those traumatic events and they never want to come back. So really have it very playful. Then start to implement some of those skills as I mentioned. Hey, y'all, tread water for a minute. Hey, y'all, float on your back for a minute. Hey, y'all, do a couple of laps. And then also make it competitive because they're kids who can hold their breath under the water for the longest. So really implementing those marine science skills and activities that I use on the daily as a scientist, but also making it very fun for the kids to stay interested.
Lead swim instructor Andrea Villanueva told us that many children develop a fear of the water due to early traumatic experiences, such as being unexpectedly pushed into the sea.
Many of us were the answers that I would get is that I've been pushed into the water, and that's something I want everybody to know. That's not the right way to do it, right? You just need to have patience in time, right? Because all of us are swimmers. So what I do at the first day, and then after that, I teach what their weakness is, and at the last day, I take them and give them a guided tour with licensed tour guides, so they can have an idea, and then that give them perspective about the restoration of the corals, what the sea cucumber does, like a broom sweeps a house, the sea cucumber filter the water, keep it clear. So it's important for us to keep it there. So as we go along, we tell them about different sea creatures, the parrotfishes.
And some of these kids keep coming back each year to overcome their fear of swimming. One parent told us that her child learned to swim thanks to the program.
I like to say that BIMS play a very great role in my life and my son's life. He lives by the ocean and he was even scared to get in the water. And with the program here at BIMS, now he's not scared. He was even afraid to get inside a boat. And I said, we can't work with that, because here is where the water, we make a lot of money. And then it's a great enjoyment for the kids as well. Now he could swim, he could dive. He was scared of a diving glass as well, and now he's not. And he's a team leader at this program this year. I would like to say thanks to BIMS for reaching out to the kids around to give them lessons about swimming and not to be afraid, and to also be safe and to teach others around.
BIMS helped me overcome my fear of the sea because when I'm a call last year, I'm afraid to go way down, but then the people I'm there helped me to overcome it.
What's your favorite thing about the water?
They have a lot of things you could find and see.
While undersea treasures await, some of these young swimmers may also find their professional futures in these dazzling depths. Jomarie Lanza, 7 News.